What's up, Village Boy here. Thank you so much for making time to my YouTube channel. And today I'm here to share something very insightful with you. And so pay close attention. Real quick, if it is your first time traveling abroad, if it is your first time using the airport, if it is your first time taking a plane, if it's your first time boarding a plane, then this video goes straight to you. Don't skip any part of it because all the parts, all the things I'm going to share with you are very important. Now, let's begin. If it is your first time, you might not know what happens. You might not know the things, even though you may have your ticket and there are some informations on it that you need to be, you need to take precautions. I mean, you need to be aware of them so that you don't make that mistake. Don't make this mistake. Now, if you are to travel abroad or using a flight or plane, it has weight. All right. So actually, you need to have two luggages with backpack. So the luggages, the weight of each luggage must be 23 kg. So the two of them like 46. But one bag cannot contain the 46 kg. You don't make that mistake. If you go to the airport with a 46, I mean a very huge bag that is 46 kg, they will remove all the things and trash them, right? So make sure you don't repeat, you don't make that mistake. Your backpack shouldn't weigh more than 8 kg. Your backpack is what is going to be sent to the plane on board. You are going to board the plane with it. So there's a cabinet that is going to, the whole air hostess are going to keep your bag directly to where you are sitting in a plane. And so I mean your seat number and then that cabinet there, all right, that cabinet. They'll keep it and then they'll keep it for you, right? But then before you go to the airport, make sure that your documents are intact. Your visa must be intact. That is which is inside your passport. So make sure you don't forget your passport because if you forget your passport, there's no way you'll be grant entry. There's no way you can even travel at the first place. So make sure you go along with your visa and some of the other documents. If I'm Ghanaian from Ghana, like myself, because I'm a Ghanaian, I came to China here. My first time, my first traveling experience. And I were required to have some documents. My police report, my yellow fever card, and then my visa. All right. And then with my luggages. That you have to obey rules and regulations. You are going to fly in the air and they have to follow precautions in order to safeguard your life. It is very important because the least mistake can cause a whole lot of trouble, right? So when you are to travel, there is a time that you need to report to the airport. My own is 11:20 in the morning. So we are asked to report to the airport 3 hours later because you are going to do a couple of, check-ins, right? So first of all, you go to the airport, you use the entry of the airport. And you enter the airport, you go straight to where they weigh the bags. You weigh your bags by yourself. If it is more than the kg that the weight that they required you, make sure that you remove the things and you yourself give it to the person who came with you or escorted you. Then you now move to the checking point where your bag will be put on some treadmill that if they check the weight, they look at the things, they will scan it, and then they will just press a machine and just drag them. That is where those luggages are going to be packed under the plane. All right, you are not going to send it to the board. I mean to board the flight with it. No, it's not done anywhere. So when they check in all the things, they will give you a tag. So those tags will bear your name and some numbers. That is what you are going to use to get your bags when you landed in the airport. Maybe actually we did a transit from Kotoka International Airport to Doha. That is in Qatar. So when we land in Qatar, because it's transit and we're coming to China, the bags would come directly to China. We are not going to pick our bags at Qatar Airport. We actually came to Gwangju Airport. We alighted, no alight, but we landed in Gwangju Airport. That is where we saw our bags, the luggages. I'm talking about the luggages. So make sure you go with it. And so there's going to be a immigration checks point. Even before you go to board a plane, you are going to pass through immigration. After immigration, if you are successful, you go to the boarding gate. At the boarding gate, now number one thing at the boarding gate, there's no way you can come back. If you do your check-ins and everything, and you are going and you go to the boarding gate, there's no way you can come back to see even any of your relatives. It is impossible, impossible. You cannot. So at the boarding gate, someone will also, a certain woman, I mean, either man or either female or male is at the boarding gate that checks some other documents. Then if everything is successful, they ask you to move on that very corridor to the plane. And then when you go to the plane, there's a air hostess. I mean, the air hostess over there that are going to direct you, because in a plane we have first class, we have business, and then we have economy. So if you are flying first class, they know where to direct you. It comes with comfortability, it comes with comfort, and the class you are flying with will determine where you go and the amount of money you pay. So I flew with economy. All right, I flew economy or flown. Is it flown or flew? That's not my language though, but I believe you are getting the point here. So they will direct you to your seat number. Your seat number is on your flight ticket that you've booked. All right. Earlier, before 24 hours, like Qatar Airways, you can actually change the number of your seat. All right. You can log into your account using your reference number or PNC, something like PNR, and then you can change your seat number to the window side, because it happens to be my first time. So I got to change the number of my seat to the window side so that I can be seeing the sky, the ground, and Charlie, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird experience, man. So they will direct you. You go and sit down. They will do every checks and here and there. The pilot will make an announcement, tell you his name, and he will welcome you on board and will wish you the very best that you are going to this country, to this airport, and so feel free and be comfortable. So inside the plane, there are going to be a whole lot of things. So when the plane is about to set off, you have to tighten your seat belts before the plane set off. So the air hostess will then, the pilot will alert the air hostess to, I mean, if they are finished, the air hostess will communicate to the pilot. The pilot will ask them to sit down so that, because when the plane is about to take flight, it's just do like this into the sky before finally it gets to a point before it's then you can walk in the plane, you can visit the washroom. There's washroom in the plane. All those experiences I'm going to be sharing it with you. But then this is the video that I'm only sharing with you the things that you're supposed to do and must know things if it is your first time traveling abroad using the airport or the plane, and I mean the kind of document you are supposed to send to the airport, see the luggages, and I believe all these things has really served you well. And so that is that. More of videos are coming up, and I'm going to be sharing my experiences and how it is in the airplane. And so you can't wait to see all these things, my experiences. I mean, it's so contagious. So you have to stay here and get locked down here. And before you can get all the updates, you have to subscribe. You have to turn on the post notification bell so that any video that dropped, you'll be the very first person. You'll be the very first person to get notified. So thank you so much for watching this video. If there are more questions to ask, drop them in the comment section. I'm ready to answer you, and I'm super excited. This is my hotel room in China here, Yinyan, in the Hunan City province. I mean the Hunan province. Yes, Yinyan City. Very beautiful, a gorgeous city with wonderful people. Yes. So thank you so much for watching. Village boy, I come and sweet in the building. And peace out.